such a pleasure to have you back. My name is Ada, your online therapist in Macon. So, guys, I wanted to take a leaf from my last episode about relationships, and today I'm going to be talking about 3 signs that you are a healthy person in a relationship, and also 3 signs that you are an unhealthy person in a relationship. Now, I know when we talk about relationships, the quickest route people go is romantic relationships, but do you know, or have you forgotten, that you have relationship with people in all walks of life, from your family to your friends, to your co-workers, to complete strangers, to your superiors, to your spiritual friends, families, leaders, and a host of people. As long as you are interacting with people, it is a relationship. Okay? It could be then defined as platonic, filial for family, or romantic for romantic relationships, and a host of others, subordinates to superiors, peers, and so on and so forth. Now, how do you know you are healthy? That is, you as a person is a healthy partner or partaker or participant in an interaction in a relationship. How do you know that you are healthy in your interactions with people? Yes, it's very important, but it's almost always forgotten that there is a way. There are like alert systems, there's like red flags that you can tell someone has a very quirky issue about them. And what are these issues? Well, I'm going to be highlighting 3 important signs that say you are a healthy person in a relationship. Number 1 is a healthy sense of self-worth. Yes, a healthy sense of self-worth is the most important thing that you will walk out of your house with every day. A healthy sense of self-worth needs a balance between 2 things: who you are and who you want to be. Who you are is not something you can easily change or fake. You might pretend, you might hide it, but who you are is who you are. The most you can do with who you are is get better. Who you want to be. Now, this person is almost like a ghost. This person is like a Frankenstein. Why? This person is affected by your peers, what you see on TV, whoever your influences are, your parents, your school teachers, or even someone you love in your life. Who you would like to be is someone who is respected in the society, someone who is respected by your loved ones or by those who matter. Who you are and who you want to be, the balance between these 2 would determine a healthy sense of self-worth. It's important to understand it is okay to start from who you are on your journey to who you want to be. An unhealthy self-worth is when you feel you are incapable, unlovable, and you are dumb, or other negative and irrational thoughts that you might have towards yourself. Remember, when you speak negative words towards yourself, it is considered irrational and hurtful, and by all means does not help you be a better person. So, a healthy sense of self-worth requires the balancing of who you are, which is where you are right now, whatever kind of person you are, and who you want to be, which is the future you that you are proud of. You have to remember, in every relationship, a healthy sense of self-worth helps you communicate who you are and the things and future plans that you have. It helps you know that everyone started somewhere small. Small beginnings is where you are and who you are. The future is how you intend to make better your plans and grow. In every relationship, never belittle who you are. Why? Because that is not all you will ever be. Who you are is who you are, but it doesn't have to be all that you are. It is important to protect who you are in every exchange. Never let someone else put you down because of who you are. Let them know if they matter. Okay? Let them know you are working on becoming a better person, a better you, and someone you will love to be with. Okay? Number two, not just having a healthy sense of self worth, which is you. How do you relate with other people? This is what I consider unhealthy expectations. Healthy expectations in a relationship sets your mood and helps you deal with people from who they are. You do not project your insecurities, you do not project your hopes, you do not project your wishes onto other people. You simply relate with others based on who they have presented themselves to be to you. It's called a healthy expectation. If someone only knows how to do one thing, you don't go expecting them to do two just because you can or just because it will make you feel better. That is not a healthy you in a relationship. In fact, you could be termed a narcissist. Yes. Why? Because you only care about how you feel in the relationship. You have no regard for other people's feelings, opinions, values, or ideals. It is very important to have a balanced expectation when it comes to other people. Expectation saves you from disappointment, or should I say, unnecessary disappointment. Expectations help you set your risk tolerance levels with other people. You know what this person is capable of. If someone walks into your office and say, I am a salesman for so and so and so, and they call a pretty big company, let's say, one of those big oil companies or pharmaceuticals, you name it, but it's well known. You don't only project the reputation of the company onto the person, you project the values. Now, if said person were to act outside of those values, they are acting below expectation. Now, if someone else was to walk in, completely unknown company, unknown CEOs or board, you do not project the same expectations from that person. Why? They are unknown. Same thing in relationships. When you're meeting people for the first time, it's important to have a balanced expectations no matter what comes out of their mouth. Why? You need the body of proof. Even you. People have expectations about you just as you have expectations about yourself. It's important not to overbloat what you are capable of doing, because by so doing, you have set an enormous expectation on your shoulder. If you flounder, this could be a reputation damager. Remember to set healthy expectations for yourself and for others. Number three, to determine that you are a healthy person or participant in an encounter or interaction, aka relationship with other people, your communication style. Being able to even have communication skill tells that you're an adult. Why? Well, toddlers only scream and yell and throw tantrums. Is this you in a relationship? When you want to get your views across, do you throw tantrums? Do you scream? Do you get physical or violent? Do you become narcissistic? Remember, the sign of a truly grown, developed adult, or I should say, the sign of a mature adult, is your ability to communicate. Whether it's your hopes, dreams, frustrations, disappointments, whatever it is, remember, focus on the issue and not the person. When you wish to communicate a desire, remember, have a healthy expectation of whoever it is you're communicating. And it is said, communication is not in your language. To be able to be effective in your communication, you have to communicate in the language of your audience or listener. Being healthy in a relationship means you know how to talk to people. You don't take out your anger, you're not passive aggressive, you don't keep silent when someone is asking you a question. No, that is immature, if not childish. A healthy communication is remaining civil at all times, even when Mother Nature is helping you. Yes, there are people who will push your buttons. There are people and situations that will churn your inside and almost rattle your emotions, if not your nerves. How you handle the situation makes you admirable in the eyes of your peers. Why? Being able to control your emotions, remember, is a sign of a mature adult. I remember saying this in some past videos about becoming an adult. We talked about 3 ways to know that you are healthy. And quickly I will run through 3 ways that you are unhealthy. You would have guessed it, the opposite of being healthy. An unhealthy sense of self-worth is created by irrational fear. Yes, number 1, self-loathing. That is unhealthy. Self-loathing will make you feel substantially insignificant in the group of other peers, friends, or family members. Self-loathing comes from a deep traumatic experience where you've been shamed, guilted, and dehumanized for being who you are. Remember, a healthy sense of self-worth starts with accepting who you are, acknowledging your strengths and weaknesses, and choosing to grow and be better. Being unhealthy is that you see who you are as all you'll ever be, and you do not deserve better, and you will not let anyone treat you better. As a matter of fact, you let people speak to you in a downgraded manner. Number 2, a sign that you are unhealthy in a relationship is your level of tolerance to abuse. Now, while we wait on karma to deal with people who are well deserving of their fate, it's important you do not wait on karma when it comes to your agency. You are responsible for yourself and your well-being. When you see yourself or find yourself in an abusive or toxic engagement, be it with a boss or a subordinate, a loved one, or even family, it is important to protect yourself. Walking away from an abusive situation or a toxic encounter is a sign of a healthy self-worth. You telling yourself, I deserve better and I can do better. Tolerating abuse is a sign of self-loathing. Tolerating abuse says you don't believe you can do better. Tolerating abuse can kill you. That is unhealthy. You need some psychological assistance, some therapy, and some good support system. It's important to have someone to advocate for your agency, such as family members, best friends, loving siblings, or even mentors. Always look for support when you can't handle your own personal trauma. And number 3, bad communication skills. This says you are unhealthy, if not immature. Communication skills are almost the supply chain of life. How you speak with people, your rapport, your encounter, and your interactions can get you a job, get you a friendship, get you a business deal, or give you a better life. Your communication stems from your internal energy. If you have a positive attitude towards life, it'll filter in your communication style. Just like speaking while smiling, it's very different while speaking while frowning. Speaking while frowning changes the inflection of your tone. Speaking while smiling is also noticeable. So is your communication, your tone, your context, and your attitude. And now that we've come to the end of this, I hope you understand. Being a healthy person in a relationship says everything about you. People might not know you, but being healthy shows. A healthy sense of self-worth gives you confidence, makes you generous and kind to other people, because you know they cannot determine your self-worth. So you have nothing against them, even those who try to bully. It keeps you healthy, level-headed, and above the fray. Until my next video, I hope you continue to cultivate a healthy sense of self and remain healthy in your interactions. Take care of yourself. I remain Ada.